Hey, what's up, guys? Now, I'm gonna steal Kob- Kobibara's video style for a bit because I don't want to get too much into this. But she was right. This content creator, which I'll post up, which you will see for a short bit screenshot of, she was absolutely right in what she criticized Zenless Zero for. As far as I'm playing in the story is a lot more slower paced than normally it normally is. So I can understand how people may feel a little bit less engaged in the story because it feels a little bit slower than it normally does. And she was absolutely right. The thing that they implemented, and I give her credit for not spoiling too much, but the thing that they implemented within the story, not good. Not good. That should have been a separate event completely without interfering with the story. And the fact that it interfered with the story is just not good whatsoever. So I think they really need to fix that, in my opinion. Well, they will never do that. But, like, I just think that that was a missed opportunity and a letdown compared to the good storytelling that they have been doing so far. So it's a big mistake on Xenozone Zero's part. I admit that, but I just hope that they don't do pull that shit again because like it's not a good experience, and it took a while too to do it because you have to like read through how to play the event. Like, keep the mini events on the mini event side, keep the main story on the main story. Implementing the mini event into the story is just not cool. I think Honkai Star Rail did it as well, but Honkai Star Rail did it a lot better, a lot faster, and a lot easier. And I just think this one does take way too much time. Anything else I want to talk about with the story in particular? I think as far as the story is concerned, it's okay. The quality is still there. It's just that the story is being told at a more slower pace, which I don't know how I feel about that yet. But maybe they're looking at to make the story last much longer than just one patches or two patches, and actually go for a 3 pass storytelling or a 4 pass storytelling. We have to wait and see how they implement that. But this was a little bit worse than before, in my opinion. So there are things that they need to improve on. Also, there's also a problem that I have when it comes down to storytelling in Zenless Zero currently, is that the over bloating of information in when you're talking, having dialogue with the characters. When you see the black screen, not black screen. Black screens has always been in the game. The thing is, like, when you go up to a character, and they do this in the story where there are scenes that are voiced and scenes that are in the overall that are not voiced. And it seems like when that part of the story is being told is when they decide to be deeply philosophical and like use 1,000 words like an essay to write the story. I think Zenless Zone Zero needs to summarize that shit way more. Like, it shouldn't be that long. Like, most of the things that they talk about in those dialogues are garbage and does nothing to progress the story whatsoever. I think it should be summarized a lot better because it's just not good in my opinion. Honestly, I just don't like it. Something that I don't like. But apart from that, the story, I haven't finished it yet. As I said, I'm taking it slow. I'm not one of these content creators that don't are jobless. I have a job. I have a life. I have things to do outside of content creation. So I don't have time to sit down for hours and end playing a gacha game. And it's just the fact of the matter. I think it's okay so far. I still have to continue playing the story before I give my final thoughts on it, but so far it's okay. And the community was genuinely okay with her and her critiques on the game, and they actually agree with her for the most part. And certain content creators decided to make it a big issue, and her one video means that everybody's crashing out about the situation and it's the end of the world when it's not the case, which is quite interesting.